welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you characters for the new Sonic the Hedgehog series that will be appearing on Optimus 7. So I'm with Batcho. Batcho has an electrocuting hand and a little laser thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a laser. He's got this head with a Chaos Emerald eye and he was basically built out of Eggman's scrap metal. He's almost as good as Metal Sonic, but he's always in Metal Sonic's shadow because, well, he can't do as much as him. Delivery has no arms. He's a collector, and he will give messages to multiple people. Delivery brings messages, and in the series is basically brings Dr. Eggman's mail. Next up, Metal Sonic. Now this is one of the bandits that actually was a teddy bear. I couldn't turn these guys into teddy bears for certain reasons, but I did manage to get my hands on a metal teddy bear. This one will appear in Double Ganger with a Knuckles that isn't exactly robot. Next up, this one isn't exactly a bandit, but Eggman did build him. Shadow. Now, some people will know him from Sonic Boom, some people will know him from the comics, some people will know him from Sonic Prime. I know him from all of them. Yes, I've nearly seen every show with Shadow in. The only show I'm not watching is Sonic Boom. We can all agree Sonic Boom is, well, it discriminates on some great characters, like discriminates on Tails. Who can hate Tails? Tails is great. Anyway, so I hate Sonic Boom and I'm not going to watch the show for discriminating on Tails. Also, I felt like Sonic Prime sort of discriminated on Tails when it got to like Dog Tails. I didn't like it. But that doesn't matter. Now he's got a rip. You'll see a character who is fixed from his rips. We don't have the time to fix this dude. And anyway, I would have won him in a claw machine, but I had my eyes on a different prize. Next up is a character who does appear with the bandits. Ba 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 ba. Eggman. It's not Star Wars Eggman. It's Eggman. So this Eggman will make funny appearances. He's saying, like Sonic will probably say, "I'm gonna scramble you." And he says, "Not like an omelet, please." Anyway, I don't have that much to say about Eggman. Now, the next one actually has a bit of a story with it. Amy Rose. Now, I like on how it gave her, like, the original-ish design, but I kind of don't understand why it's a plunger. Seriously, what am I supposed to do with this? Hang it on my car window? I'm more used to plunger, like, as a camera that Tails implanted in her to make sure that nothing bad happens to her. But yet again, and I mostly just ignore the plunger. So yeah, we don't talk about that one that much. But she still appears. She's not as bad as the big head Amy. No one likes big head Amy. This one is actually the main character of the whole show, Tails. I have to admit it. I'm a Tails fan. Not exactly like I'm all over the character. The only thing I like about him is that, well, he's got a good colour, he's a good animal, and he's got two things. Like, how can you hate on this? Look at this. How can you hate on this? Sure, the back end, but that doesn't matter. How can you hate this? Like, seriously. I don't see on why Tails is just always shoved as a basic hilarious character who gets just... I know in the show, like, he's Sonic's best friend, but it feels like more he's being discriminated a lot in the show. Seriously. You're better off turning him into one of the main villains at this point. And how much bad stuff happens to him. Anyway, so I just realised it now. He's got a hand like that. That's kind of cool, but I'm not one for positions. But that's still a good Tails. Like, serious. Yes, this is a rug. Next character literally is only in place as a laugh about character. Ray. I think you like Ray, just a rip-off of Tails. I know there's another character that's basically a rip-off of Knuckles, but Ray? How can you say that Ray's a good character? Like, look at this and don't say it looks like, well, Squidward. When you do this with its nose, at least, it looks like a joke around, hey, I'm a funny dude. So in the series, I'm just going to have everything bad happen to Ray. Like, Ambulls hit him, Badniks accidentally electrocute him, it'll be hilarious. He's basically the character that's only in the series to be discriminated. This character also gets discriminated on, Knuckles. Knuckles is seen doing stupid things like banging his head in the floor because, as the Badnik said, it would mean that he would get a smarter brain. Instead, this decreases his intelligence in an episode. The last character, I have to fetch this one. This one I won in a claw machine. He was originally supposed to actually have a Tails with him. So this is all the characters. Which character do you think it's missing? Sonic. Now this one, I was originally going to get a Tails with it. We didn't have enough cash. We'd already put like 50 quid in the machine, so... This is a little hint. Oh, as soon as you see this, who do you think this is? Some of you saying, OMG, why does that look like a man in a blue costume? Now it looks like Sonic. Like, I just realised that. If you cut out his head, you can't even tell it's Sonic. But if you just have the head, you can tell it's Sonic. Serious, it's ridiculous. Like, what? That's what this reminds me of. And stop looking at me with those green eyes. Now, I used to think that Sonic had green eyes. Let me show you. I used to think that Sonic had green eyes. So this is kind of confusing. I used to think Sonic was the one with the green rims around his eyes. I know this looks ridiculous, but there's no such thing as perfection unless you have fabrics. And how do you even do it? I used to think like Sonic used to be a green-eyed dude. I guess I got mixed up with her. Why? I guess I got it mixed up with Amy Rose. This character I won in a claw machine. It kind of went like... Now I only did this with the Sonic, and I'm really lucky for getting this. Like, I saw a little girl who put her money in saying, OMG, I want that Tails. Like that. So I'm really lucky I have the Sonic, and at the time I was only sad that I didn't get the Tails. Kids, be happy if you win at least something. I mean, sure, it's not my favourite character, but it looks good. Those are the characters. There's one last thing I need to show you, though. You saw that Sonic. Now let me show you that Sonic is actually being in a series with someone called Ant. Ant, some people in the playground in my school may know. Ant was a character who some of those rip-off of people in my playground actually tried to take. Not any more rip-off people. I have because now he's on YouTube. Now, sadly, I don't exactly own all rights to Ant yet. But once I upload this video, I will. So, now, allow me to quickly explain something to you. You may be thinking, how come you're getting so many copyright claims on characters like Alien Keen and Ant? Guys, hilariously, there are people in my playground who will take your concept designs and attempt to take them and just draw them. They'll take them and they'll draw them and they'll never give you any credit. Now, recently, this has been happening to me. Now, I had to put my copyright claim on Alien Kia and I had to put my copyright claim on Ant. If I end up having to put my copyright claim on any other of my characters like Max or... Oh, wait, I just put my copyright claim on Max. Or if I have to put my copyright claim on Silver and Silver B. Oh, wait, I just did that too. Yeah, Wait, wasn't Silver Bee from Cheese Apple Tree's channel? Yeah, me and Cheese Apple Tree kind of share some of our characters. Cheese Apple Tree got a copyright on Silver Bee first, so sorry, Cheese Apple Tree, didn't mean to anger you. Anyway, so yeah, that's really it. Guys, don't let kids see your drawings.